Hey, how's it going? So, today I'm gonna ramble about Cyberpunk 2077. Because Cyberpunk 2077 makes me sad. Or to put it in a more cliche manner, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Because even at the state, and it is a state that the game is in, I myself have enjoyed what I got here. Enjoyed it very much. And what makes me sad is that if this game got the right time, maybe a couple more months, hell, even maybe a year, until they added every single feature in mind, this game would have been maybe the best game to come out like since Skyrim or since Witcher 3. Right now, let me tell you, Witcher 3 kicks this game's ass in every single manner imaginable. But looking back, Witcher 3 was not a saint like either. Not at all. The game launched pretty bad, pretty buggy. Of course, nothing close to Cyberpunk 2077, but they had one thing in common, very buggy. They had another thing in common. They had the same management team. I don't know the guy's name, Adam Baudinsky or Bauchikawawa, I don't fucking know. All I know is that he's a part of the management team, along with some other schmuck. And they ruined Cyberpunk 2077. And they could have easily ruined Witcher 3 as well, but they got lucky. People liked the game. They updated it more. And before Cyberpunk 2077 came out, people got so hyped for the game that they found out about Witcher 3, and many new people started playing Witcher 3 and they loved it. Why did they love it? Because the game was at like 0.34 at that point with the patches. It had all the expansions, bunch of new features, stuff like barber, stuff like, refining the climbing system or the parkour system, whatever you may want to call it. Hell, the game's UI, it completely changed. For the better, mind you. So they got lucky with The Witcher 3, but they had more luck anyways because Witcher 3 wasn't anywhere close to Cyberpunk as in terms of the hype level. That's sure, people got themselves hyped for the game, definitely. But at no point CG Projekt Red was like, alright dudes, calm down. Calm down, this is not gonna be a world-changing event. It's not the second coming of Christ. No, at least the management, thought their shit didn't smell, to put it lightly. Thought they could get away again by mistreating their employers, by having no fucking vision for a game they've been developing for 8 years. Anytime the game has, like, any game, it doesn't matter. If the game is being developed over 4 or 5 years, I don't care which company it is. Mario, why did I turn Italian there? I don't know. Like, that shit starts to smell. If you've been into gaming for a while, you know this as well. But yeah, like if a game is taking a bit too long to come out, definitely be more careful than usual, be more cautious than usual. And that's what I was. That's why I watched every single trailer. And really, I didn't do much else. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, people talking about it. And that was way more than enough to know exactly what I was getting into. It still shocked me a little bit, the state of the game when it came out, because it's basically unfinished. But I wasn't like, oh my god, how could this happen? Because I heard the rumors about the employers being mistreated. I heard like they put in entire features into the game time and time again. And just because something changed, that entire thing had to be taken out. Think about it. If they had 4 straight years of focus, of knowing exactly what they're gonna do, exactly where they're gonna go, do you think this is the game that would have come out? No. Like another thing that I'm hearing a lot is they had a story. They were, building on it. And then they signed in Keanu Reeves for Johnny Silverhand. And they were like, oh shit, we paid him a lot of money, so we better, change up the story so Johnny Silverhand can be more inside the story. Which sucks because maybe the original vision that they had was much better. Now, I'm not saying that the story in this game is bad. Not by any means. I actually love it. Actually, really like the game as well. But it just makes me sad that, that we know for certain this game could have been way better. One other thing, specific thing that makes me sad. This is no spoiler territory, by the way. But I played the entire game and I saw how the gunplay works and the cutscene and every single thing in the game works. I finished everything, literally everything on the map. I didn't do any crafting, and thank God I didn't do any crafting because I thought it's boring. Not I thought, but in general, crafting in games, just not my cup of tea. But apparently if you do too much crafting, your entire save game could be corrupted, which is, that's a whole nother topic. But Like, after seeing everything the game had to offer, I know for a fucking fact, I didn't hear this from anybody. This is just my gut feeling. And the feeling is so damn strong that I feel like I'm being stabbed in the gut. But third-person cutscenes, I bet everything on this. Third-person cutscenes were gonna be almost 90% more prevalent. We're gonna see them much more. Instead of seeing like thinking about it, there isn't more than 10, maybe even less than 10 third-person cutscenes in the entire game. And I'm sure if they had the time, the right focus, and especially the right fucking management. This is a wrong fucking management. It fucks you in all the wrong ways. We need a management that fucks you so good that you want more. With Cyberpunk, with CD Projekt Red, nobody wants more right now. But that's besides the point. Like, I'm pretty sure we were gonna see many more cutscenes, meaning the character customization. I'm pretty sure there were gonna be some depth to it. And another thing that gets me, rock hard with with a raging boner is the fact, well, speaking of boners, there's nudity in the game. Supposedly the world is all about sex, and everything that is absurd to us right now, it's accepted. You see dildos every day in the world of Cyberpunk. Sexuality, again, it's absurd there. Okay, so you can create your dick. Your guy can have a dick, a vagina, anything or nothing. Say you chose to have a dick. The penis too, the big one. I'm pretty sure no one ever chose penis 1, by the way. I hope nobody did that. Regardless. Okay, you chose that. I was like, okay, maybe there's something in this game. Something. Any kind of anything. You literally just pick your dick and that's it. That's all there is to it. It is like shallow as a fucking puddle. Why do I have this big ass dick if I'm not gonna be able to use it? Tell me, Adam Bajowski. You sick son of a bitch. You gave me hope and then you did nothing with it. And I look at the ads as well, and there's it feels like there's only 3 to 4 ads in the entire game. I'm pretty sure that would have been more as well. Like, the one thing that really seems complete to me, the one thing for sure that's complete to me is the soundtrack. Whether it's the radio, whether it's the background music, holy shit. It is complete in every sense of the word. The soundtrack might be the bright spot of the game. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a very popular opinion, but it's a popular opinion for a reason, because it's fucking true. But yeah, there's no real sexuality in the game. Like, I hated that I picked a dick, because all I could do with it was when I changed my pants, while the other pants was loading, I was naked, so I was seeing my guy's dick. And if you're lucky, if you're one of the lucky ones, this didn't happen to me, but you can see your penis through your jeans. That's all there is to it. If that's the only thing you can do with it, why even put that in the game? It is terrible. Like, it feels like, when you're a student, you got an assignment that that you're supposed to hand over like an hour later, and you basically fucking Rambo it, go through it without giving a second thought. Like, yeah, maybe this could have been 99% better, but I don't got the fucking time. That's what it feels like to me. That's what this entire game feels like to me. But thankfully, the developers of this game were extremely fucking talented. Even with the shit hand that they got, they still churned out something pretty good. But like I said, it could have been something remarkable. I can't even say it. You see? I can't even say it. It just saddens me so much. But like I said, the people who work in CD Projekt Red, they are talented and they can bounce back from this. And I'm pretty sure they will fix the bugs. Although they said we won't fix the bug. Maybe we'll fix the bug of with the thing of 8 megabytes. Yep, English isn't my first language. I'm pretty sure you just noticed. They say maybe. I'm just gonna try to ignore that. That's pretty fucking troublesome to me. I just hope that was a mistake. I hope they actually fix that bug. Assuming they will fix that, they'll fix every other bug eventually. You know what will happen in January and February will be extremely telling about the future of the game. And what I'm hoping for, what I'm clutching my buttocks so hard for is I hope they bring in more features. Some of the smaller ones with free updates, and some of the bigger ones they never got to put in the game with expansions. And I hope the expansions are like blood and wine. In other words, excellent and big, and they're so good they can be their own game. If they can do that, if they can add back in also third-person cutscenes, if they can find a use for your dick, for your vagina, Or for your nothing, you can like have nothing there. If they can find a use for that, that'd be also pretty cool. If they can make the customization, the looting, fucking better. At least copy. Just copy Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you guys played that game, you know exactly what I mean. Like, if you're not gonna do anything, at the very least, do that. And add car customization. Add, more things to character customization. Because although the game didn't set the world on fire, well, for the right reasons, me and many people like me have enjoyed the game. And I, for myself, can say that I had one of the best, couple of the best moments in terms of the games I played, like, ever. One moment in particular I will always remember, which is so perfect, but it's towards the end of the game, so that would be spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. What's here right now is the alpha. People are saying this is the beta. I feel like this is the alpha, honestly. Alpha with a completed main story. I can still talk about the side stuff. In short, I don't want to make this video too long now, but in Witcher 3, you had main missions, side missions, all of them were excellent. You had like open world stuff, which were actually fucking interesting, way more interesting than in Cyberpunk. Because in the Cyberpunk, you do the same shit with the blue dots, whatever, crimes. You go in there, you kill people, you get out. In The Witcher 3, there was always something more happening. Maybe the enemies would change, maybe the location would change, maybe the loot you get would change, maybe there would be a little cutscene, maybe you'll free a shop owner that'll give you discounts. Maybe, it's all like there's something to it. It's more fun. And plus, once you're done with those question marks, you go do side missions, which are a lot more, I feel like, in The Witcher 3. Not only are there a lot more side missions in The Witcher 3, but I feel like you get more interesting stuff happening in The Witcher 3. You get to do more decisions, and the decisions you make are different. Different stuff happens. Even, like, besides the side characters, like, of the main story in Cyberpunk, I felt like there wasn't too many like other random side missions that made Witcher 3 so believable, so fun to play. Like, I can only off the top of my head count 2 of them, and the missions I'm talking about are not like, side missions for the story characters, just random characters from the world. There was so much less of that. And the gigs, we can say the gigs are the same as Witcher contracts. They are very inferior as well. They feel like just the world events, the blue things, but just bigger, in a bigger map. 90% of the time, maybe even more than that, there's no intrigue. There's no real decision you're making there. And even like when you get the chance to kill someone or not kill someone, you don't give a shit about them so fucking hard that it doesn't matter. The main story is fucked, ladies and gentlemen. As far as this, we can't add too many new features to the main stories, maybe not even third-person cutscenes. It's never going to be as good as it could have been. But my hope is that a year from now, I'm not sad anymore about Cyberpunk. I hope with the expansions they put out, with the patches they put out, we can look at Cyberpunk 2077 and smile. Just like how when we look at Witcher 3. Those are the thoughts in my head. But there's a comment section, so if you happen to come across this video, I want to know what you think. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Do you think I missed something? I'd love to see what you think. And also, this video is about, around Christmas time, so I'd also like to wish you a Merry Christmas and not a Happy New Year, because 2021 will not magically fix things. In fact, 2021 may be even fucking worse. Most likely will be even fucking worse. So instead of wishing you a Happy New Year, I'll wish you good luck. Very good luck. Very much good luck. How do you say it in English? I wish you big luck in 2021, comrade. And with that, I'm out.